Can I just take a little comb to your beard?
Wow, Dave.
Amelia Earhart could be in this tuft of hair, honestly.
Oh, Jesus!
He's lying. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You're literally combing my face really hard, my face skin. That is someone who looks like they are ready to sign a treaty at Fort Sumter, honey.
Cute.
In here. Hi, everybody.
How are you?
Hi, nice to see you.
So nice to meet you.
Yes, pleasure to meet you.
How are you?
I'm well.
Dave, you are looking fit as a fiddle these days.
Hey, God bless you.
Your beard looks great, Dave. I love your post-retirement beard. I do. It's very mysterious. It's like, what's going on with him?
Yeah. Let me just ask you a question about beard care generally.
Yes.
I just use a bar of soap on my head
Yes.
and on the beard.
Well, I do like that you're disinfecting your face and your beard and your head. However, gray hair is a little bit drier, which is why I would encourage you to impart a little bit of a beard oil in this, because it's just gonna give you a little bit of shine. It's gonna make it a little more malleable. Doesn't that feel nice?
Yeah.
All of these little guys want to follow the rules, but then this one is like, go, yeah. You know what else we could trim that would also look really
We're not
nice?
trimming anything.
We have this triangle of hair that's living up here. It's Bermuda's triangle. Shouldn't we just get that hair?
If you touch that with anything sharp,
You'll
with
die.
a blade,
You'll
no, I'm
punch me.
gone.
Because you were born in,
Indiana.
have you ever heard of Crawfordsville? My great-grandfather was the mayor of Crawfordsville once. You like history? This is the Theresa May of ear hairs right here. She's all by herself, and no one wants to listen to her. You know who I literally just interviewed? Erin Brockovich. Didn't you love that movie?
Has anyone in conversation ever just fainted from talking to you?
No.
Let me ask you a question. I've experimented with this.
Oh, the mustache wax. Yeah, they do great on you.
I don't know if I have enough mustache
Oh, you totally
to
do.
it.
Oh, you have plenty of tash. Take some on your fingies. On your finger.
Jesus.
Speak
Okay.
heterosexual for you.
Okay.
Okay. No,
Not that bad.
work it right on up.
Ouch.
okay.
I feel like a trout.
little stuck.
What about super glue? Would that help? Almost as unpleasant as a trip to the dentist. Is it
Look
working?
at this. I feel like that part in Mrs. Doubtfire when we're gonna fit you for your new look and we're like, boop, 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 remember?
Yeah, of course I do.
Honestly, I love you with a little curly mustache so much. Oh, look at how cute it is. You are so disarmingly handsome, Dave. Look at you.
I can't argue. You're right.
Could you be any cuter? And then you know
No.
what you could do with your extra balm on your fingies? You could take it and you could just ask these little guys to calm down.
Okay. And I'm just going to ask you to
Pat 'em
stop
down.
saying fingies.
Let's do some cuticle and nail oil.
No.
Just a little bit. Come here. What's some self-care that you do?
You know what I have done now is meditating. Do you ever
Ooh,
meditate?
Love mindfulness, love meditation.
What kind do you do?
I've just done the kind you learn about like you go to yoga, just like a gorgeous like shavasana, like listen to the sound of your breath, like close your eyes, see your thoughts like coming and going, but you're like, I'm inhaling, I'm exhaling, you know. What do you do?
I paid a guy who came to my office and taught me transcendental meditation.
Yeah, 'cause that's
so
the whole thing.
I'm kind of snobby about that. So what you're describing, I consider as, call me when you've had a guy come and train you.
Totally. Well, one of the tenets of mindfulness and meditation is ruthless judgment of other people. So I would love to take from your teacher. He sounds great. When it comes to the art of interviewing, what do I need to work on?
Listening.
That's not the first time I've heard that.
Is that a fact?
Yeah.
What I want is a conversation, not an interview. You and I are having a conversation. It may be wandering and out of control. Nonetheless, it's a conversation.
What about like late night becoming more, she's like more political now. Thoughts?
Do with it as you want is my feeling. If that's what is driving you as a person, that's what your show should be.
Love. That.
Yeah. Let's talk about the history of the neighborhood. This is the neighborhood where Stonewall is. And this is the route I used to take home every night from work. And we would drive right by the place. And now is the 50th anniversary of what happened there.
It's such a different experience of how we would have Pride now. Like now it's like a gorgeous parade. It's like a gorgeous party. And while it is celebratory, it can be really fun. It was born out of this like literal riot that happened at Stonewall 50 years ago. I didn't even understand until this Pride Month the amount of oppression and violence that the LGBTQ community community faced at the hands of the police. It would have been a crime for me to wear this on the way to do your hair. If you are born male, you cannot wear more than 2 articles of clothing of the opposite sex. The charge would have been female impersonation.
To me, that is stunning. That what was illegal only 50 years ago. It seems primitive.
It was totes primitive. I mean, just the way that there's 7 billion people in the world that all experience life in a different, unique way. There is that many different and unique ways that sexuality and gender could be expressed too. I identify as non-binary, so it means that I don't identify with my gender that I was assigned at birth. I don't feel that I identify in the binary period. I don't feel that I'm represented in the binary.
And binary in this case represents male, female?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the binary that we're referring to. But you know what I think is interesting? It's okay to not know all the definitions and all the answers.
Yeah. In my family, and I think in everyone's family, the acceptability or understanding, if not acceptability, has come a little more easily as it gains momentum of awareness. Is that a smart assessment of this?
And I do think that socially in America, we have made some progress, even though I do think there's a concerted effort as we speak right now to roll back those efforts, because the struggle has really been going on forever. Marriage equality in America, even though we weren't putting a name to it, there was advocates and fierce trailblazers in the 20s, 30s, 40s that we will never know their names. So I don't think that it happened that quick. And I think that people are really too quick to congratulate themselves on where we are, on women's issues and on gay issues.
I would agree with that. I'm coming out of my position of ignorance with the rest of the country because of my son and his school. And they are so far ahead of this. I take that as a bellwether that in fact things, perhaps glacially, but through his generation and earlier, will make this acceptability easier, so that the bullying will stop and the beatings will stop and the violence will stop.
There are really awful things that happen that don't make the news to LGBTQ people all over the place, and no one would hear about it, especially if it's not chic in Pride Month or a time to talk about it. And so I think that it's really important for you that has the platform of this gorgeous TV show that we're on, and making that you feature people like me so that other young people and other non-young people, important decision-making people, can see that people that don't look like them and don't talk like them and don't act like that can be seen as people and not as something to be scared of. And it's a very good place to start.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, it's a place to start. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Now just close those eyes. Soften your face, soften your brow, soften your jaw, soften your eyes, let them close.
Oh man, I feel great.
Close those eyes up.
Whoa,
Close.
that was great. How long was I out? That was fantastic.
Dude, we didn't even get there.
Look at the time.
Your transcendental meditation coach needs to be fired.
Come on, make the noise. Okay, keep making the noise.
That's really pretty.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Just have a seat.
Okay. Now watch the stash, dude.
Oh no! Don't you? No, we're done combing.
Here. No. Your hair. That feels nice.
This has been a good experience for me.
It has?
Yeah. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your interest in me. Nothing right ever happens without a fight.
That is correct, and I couldn't think of something to rhyme that quickly. Look at that smile. You are so handsome. Want a huggy?
Yeah, give me a hug.